people don't just want to hear that one word, risk. And if your life is risky, I'm sorry, it might not be a beautiful life. So one of the best life is the zero risk life. And a lot of people try to avoid risk, try to reduce risk, try to calculate risk. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a life safe with no risk. If you dare take the risk of watching this video to the end. It's my acechina. I'm an expert global business solutions expert and your real estate success strategist known as the mayor of house. Welcome to my daily insights into my daily quotes with my ace, where I give you a longer, deeper insight into my daily quotes for deeper secrets for your accelerated results. And today's quote says, the risky thing about risk is that you need to take more risk to have less risk. The more you avoid risk, the riskier your life becomes. Risk is one of the things that most people misunderstand, underrate, and there is a huge myth about, because risk is one of the greatest capital of capitalism that makes you money. Those people that get wealthy are those people that take the most risk, but they take calculated risk. No risk, no venture, no profit. So venturing is just a risk taking for profit making. But there's a way that comes that gives you the peace and safety that removes risk. And the only way you can get into that way of no risk is to grow through risk. And breakthrough is breaking through risk to get into the life of no risk. And there are 6 risks that if you're able to embrace, you enter into the realm where they are no longer a risk in your life. The first is the risk of failure. A lot of people don't try because they are afraid of failure and they don't want to take the risk of failure. And there are 3 things you can do to de-risk the risk of failure and make it less risky. Number 1 is to fail fast on purpose. The more you fail, the closer you get to success. And the more you fail, the more you learn. And the more you fail and don't repeat your failure, the wiser you become. Number 2 is shrink the cost and increase the frequency of your failure. Don't make your failure so expensive that it will be heartbreaking when you fail. Make your failure so cheap by trying with small units of failure and make it less expensive so that you can have more failure for you to fail faster and get to success faster. Number 3 is measure lessons, not losses. This is what separates the losers from the champions. The losers cry and measure all their losses. The champions encourage themselves and measure all their lessons. And that's why it's called a mistake. When you miss the cost, when you miss the losses, when you miss the gain, and that's why it's called a mistake. You miss the gain and you gain the lessons. If you miss the gain and miss the lesson, is a tragedy. So these 3 things will stop and remove from your life the risk of failure, because if you do these 3 things, you master any act, craft or skill or yourself so much that even with your eyes closed, you will never fail. And that's what happens to all the people that perform gymnastics and all the other acts. They have failed so much practicing that they can now do it with their eyes closed and never fail, and they've reduced the risk of failure. The second is the risk of rejection. Many people fear this so much, and that's why so many people don't like sales, because that one word, no, scares them. There are 3 things you can do to remove the risk of rejection from rejection. Number 1 is collect no as a currency. The more no's you collect, the more rejection fears you. Number 2 is detach from approval. Don't expect what people say to matter, and don't listen to what they say. After all, champions on a track race don't listen to spectators. Number 3 is with each no, ask bigger. If you ask for this bike and they said no, the next time you come, ask for a Mercedes. And when you do that, you de-risk and destroy the risk of rejection on your life. Will be risk-free. The third is the risk of losing security. Most people love security, and that's why 95% of the world goes for the illusion of mediocrity and poverty called job security. So for you to lose and remove and destroy that risk of security, number 1, you need to build your skill and not comfort. While others are building their couches and their comfort, build your skill. Number 2 is you need to create multiple doors and enter multiple doors and knock on multiple doors. And number 3, treat money as a tool and not a throne. Most people see money as a throne that they ascend and it's all over. Those of us that win see money as a tool that helps us to achieve more. If you do that, you destroy the risk of losing security. And the 4th risk that most people are afraid of, that many people never change, is the risk of change. And there are 3 things you need to do to destroy the risk of change in your life. Number 1, change something small daily. Change every day so you get used to change and change will stop scaring you. Number 2, run towards the unknown. Try to learn what you don't know. Try to see what you don't know. Try to exploit what you don't know, and you stop being afraid of change. Number 3 is expect discomfort. Going to the gym and expecting to lose weight without pain is an illusion. But when you embrace the pain and know that pain is gain, you lose the weight and destroy the risk of change. The 5th risk that most people are afraid of is the risk of being judged. For you to destroy this risk is let purpose be louder than people's judgment. People will judge you whether you do something or not. Why not do something noble and let them judge you? Number 2 is criticism is admiration in disguise. When you understand that it is people that admire you that criticize you because their admiration of you and what you're doing is not what they expect. They expect you to do something else. So it's admiration and you must take it as a compliment. Number 3 is allow your results speak. Never reply any critic except with a result. Let your result be so loud that it shuts up the critics. And if you do this, you destroy the risk of being judged. And the last risk is a risk of regret. Most people are afraid of regretting, and most people on their deathbed will tell you regret is their greatest regret. So to kill the risk of regret, you have to do the hard thing now. Anything that is good for you that is hard, don't do it tomorrow, don't do it next week or next year. Do it now. And the second thing is never wait to act when you're ready. Act before you're ready. What differentiates those that regret is that they keep waiting until they are ready. Those of us that never regret, we start. Whether ready or not, we must start. Here we come. Once you start, whether you're ready or not, you will not regret. And then finally, you live by addition, not subtraction. Live to add something more, like the path of the just that shineth brighter more and more every day. And the more you do, the less you regret, and you kill that risk of regret. And if you can kill this risk in your life, you have no much risk in your life. And the 3 greatest risks is the risk of failure. Fail faster, fail more. The risk of rejection, get rejected more and take no as a currency. The risk of losing security, build a skill that makes you the security and treat money as a tool, not a throne. The risk of change, change daily so that change becomes your lifestyle and you become the change seek. And 5, the risk of being judged. Let your purpose and your results be louder than anybody's judgment. And the risk of regret, do it whether you are ready or not, and do it now and do it hard and never regret. And if you can embrace this 6 risks, you will live a life of 0 risk, and most people will envy your results. And remember, our quote for the day says, the risky thing about risk is that you need to take more risk to have less risk. The more you avoid risk, the riskier your life becomes. So tell me in the comment below, which of these has been holding you back? That is your greatest risk in your life. My greatest risk before now used to be risk number 5, the risk of being judged. Oh my God, this risk flogged me so much and got me into prison, because when I owe people, the risk of being judged, of being a 419, a fraud, a failure, a wicked man, people call you all kinds of names when you are indebted. That risk of being judged haunted me for years until I learned that my results cannot be judged when they are excellent, and I started aspiring for enough results, not only to pay those that I'm owing, but to be their admiration and their inspiration. So tell me your greatest risk in the comment. I'd like to read in the comment below. And to see a video of the most important things you need to do while starting that if you skip, you will have more risk in your life, click on this video above and I'll see you on the other side.
Hey, Lele, it is super duper amazing that you found my content valuable enough for you to watch till the end. Only 5% of exceptional people do that. You're exceptional and I deeply love and appreciate you. Hey, Lele, don't just watch to learn, watch to take action. And the first action is subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of our daily value action. Remember, only doers are winners.